Team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The motion man is Johnson. Throwing right away is Allen. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
First down, Snowhawks.
Throwing now. Allen here on first down. That is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next. That's
intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked up by Cooper DeJean. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run on first down, and here's Allen. Awkward-looking tackle there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
We'll take this down to the 23. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. 60. Out. 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18.
Here's Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. He works free, right side, inside the 20, and he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Snowhawks.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Couldn't take the chance. He's going to return it from the goal line. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Look at play action with Young. Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They get 11. And quick They pick up the first down.
At the 42-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On play action, Young. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On the handoff, it's Allen. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
3rd and 10.
Here we go. Pass the 60. Pass the 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
From the gun, it's Young. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. 18. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, Vegas.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. That's the rookie first-round pick, Gerard Campbell.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 5. In motion now, it's Collins. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a
gain there of 20. First down, Chicago.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. Oh, man, open downfield is Thornton. A gain there of 27 yards.
27 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike, and I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
He'll get this forward, no signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Gibbs will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Greg, offensive coordinator's script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive, they've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, it's going to be a long day for this defense.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Jackson now to return it. Uh-oh. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw, Young. There's a short one caught by Olsen. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up second and 9.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing on second down, Young. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Now it's Graham Gano for the PHC. His kick is good. And the Raiders are on the board. It's now 14-7.
14. Raiders 7. Graham Gano.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 31-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Allen. He'll get this out to the left flat. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's second and 6. In motion, that's Thornton. To the air. On second down, here's Allen. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And
It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Chicago.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On play action, Allen out to his right. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
That's another.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
First down, Chicago.
From the gun, here is Allen. It is brought in the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Chicago. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Jackson now to return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Okay, ready? Go!
Off the play fake. Here's Young. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It's second down.
He's usually
10.
such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Third and long.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
To throw is Young. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line.
The offense's backs were already up against the wall. And after suffering that last sack, it's all but eliminated whatever breathing room they had left. And for the rest of this drive, they don't have much room for error at all.
This is taken at his own 30. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That's how he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Allen will throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
All 52. We go.
second down. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 1. That's thrown quickly, taken in by Collins. And he's in! Nico Collins! Touchdown, Snowhawks! That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
In it to win it. Set, go.
Carry now for Allen. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Going to lose a yard.
He was taken down behind the
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check go.
A second down throw for Young. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up
It's a
3rd
gain of
down.
3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Go.
To throw is Young. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Here's Matt Ariza now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
That's quickly out to Smith. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
To number 81.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
A gain of 26
Here's 1st and 10.
1st down, Snowhawks.
Ground 80. Alert. Hey, hold. What's that?
From the gun, Josh Allen. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Chicago. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
Kaimi Fairbairn lining up for the
And the
extra
show
point.
continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Jackson now to return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Young to throw on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
19 tight. 19 tight.
On 2nd down, Young going up top. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On 1st down, it's Allen. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target.
It's now 2nd and 10.
And it'll bring up 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
In motion now, it's Collins. On 2nd down, Allen. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
A gain of 14.
14
First
yards
down,
on that
Chicago.
pass play there. 1st down, Chicago. From the gun, it's Allen. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Snowhawks. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
The kick is good. Makes the score Snowhawks 42. Raiders 7.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Jackson now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go now.
On the give, this is Allen. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Rolling right. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That's the linebacker, Nick Bolton. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
At their own 46-yard line.
In motion now, it's Collins. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. Taking a shot downfield for Smith.
And at this point, it's almost a surprise when they don't connect on a deep ball like that. I mean, with all the success that they've had here early in this game, the way the secondary's been torched, that could have been another one. And fortunately for them, Mike, it just winds up as an incomplete pass.
Alert, alert, alert! Middle, 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 middle.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. He's into space past the 25. And he will score again. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Chicago. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Snowhawks add on to their already sizable lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be taken in at the 2. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Bison, 60 Bison, go!
Young to throw on first down. He'll get this into the hands of Thielen. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down is Young. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. That's a big return. He finally tackled right near midfield.
1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Now Allen on first down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
1st down, Snowhawks.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
A 54-yard attempt.
Fairbairn's kick
The kick
is good. And the Snowhawks will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On play action, Young. He'll get this out to the left flat. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You could see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Look at play action with Young. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Kayvon Thibodeau getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
19, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Street, motion, motion. 19, Lion. Cup 19, Dragon 60. Check over.
From the gun, it's Young. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now Young. There's a short one caught by Olsen. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Young. Got a man left side. It's caught. They're going to work this down inside the 45. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a 1st down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one swung out wide to Allen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go.
On the handoff, it is Allen. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Back over the middle and take it in. He's got it. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
At the 29-yard line.
Let's go. 72. Rush in.
Here's Young to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Come on. Set. Ready to look. 18 Cardinal. Check up.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He was trying to get that one to Darren Waller. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
Hawk 70.
Now, faking the give. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Out of the shotgun, Young. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy, but Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
52, Raiders 13.
Remember now, with the amended rule, onside kicks are now legal outside the fourth quarter, and they get to try it from the 34-yard line.
It's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
He'll get this out wide. He's to the 15. And he will score! Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Snowhawks. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Jackson now to return it. Whoa! He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Young. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, the defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard
This is exactly
line.
how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield. Nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the 1st down, and then to protect himself with the slide. Well done.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
The throw here is complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Bronco leading.
Young. Throw it on the run. It's behind his man, and it's incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
Buffalo 18. Dragon 60.
They'll go. Young. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. From their own territory. What a play on fourth down. 41 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Chicago. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get two pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line. They'll run here with Allen. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Young. They'll try to set up the screen here with Allen. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get their man, and it's no gain. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now Young. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
He's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Flush to his right. This one's on the floor. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a first down as they're able to get the conversion and set up first and goal.
You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Snowhawks. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record.
Makes the score Snowhawks 73, Raiders 13.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Here comes Allen. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Allen going to get it again. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
On play action, Young. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 44-yard line.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down.
On the play.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper.
Allen's pass intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
A carry here for Allen. And this is going nowhere. He's going backwards to the 4-yard line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Fires left sideline. That is complete. Wow. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big play after being backed up. The gain is 64. Young to throw on 1st down. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. 2-point punt we know is up and good. And the Raiders will get just a bit closer. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. Forced out left. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Second and 10.
56, 56.
From the gun, Josh Allen. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good.
He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
Snowhawks.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. To throw on first and 10, Allen. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. And that's going to do it. It'll put him over 200 receiving yards in the game. What a performance. That grab also comes with a first down. Throwing again. It's Allen. Flush to his right. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Snowhawks. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
His kick is good. That's the score. Snowhawks 80. Raiders 20.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
On the set. Let's go now.
On the ground, it is Allen. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brings up second and 9.
A second down throw for Young. That one's incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And 9 yards.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
1918.
From the gun, it's Young. This one complete right side. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. A big-time play for Vegas. 42 yards.
At the 2-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Cowboy, alert, push, alert, push, alert, push.
Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Darren Waller. Touchdown, Vegas.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Now we'll get a two-point try here as Young gets the offense lined up.
The Raiders will line up for the two-point conversion.
Back to throw. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. And they will not be able to add with a two-point conversion. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. Moving to his right. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards.
At the 12-yard line.
Thrown quickly, taken in by Collins. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So yet another celebration, and this one has a little bit of history with it. He has set the NFL record for most receiving touchdowns in a single game.
Raiders 26.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get them down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready, set.
First running back taken in April's draft, it's Ashton Genty. Down at 21, a gain of 1.
21-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Street. 60 Eagle. Buffalo 18.
To throw, Young. Who else? Another catch for his favorite targets. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
1st and 10 at the 47.
1st and 10.
We got to get this stop. Go.
Here we go. One final play. He'll let one go down the middle. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for our